welcome to Thailand, medical hub of the world with Tulip, Naksompop. And because last episode we were talking to the Thai Spa Association, this is also a relation to that. One of the important part of making the industry move forward is to develop the human resources to the industry. So today we have a chance to welcome Marketing Director of Chivasom International Academy, คุณกรดโรจนเสถียร สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
First of all, thank you very much for your time and thanks for the facilities, very lovely.
Thank you.
First of all, I don't think a lot of people, when they hear the word Chivasom, they will think of it as the educational institution. And a lot of people were just thinking about Chivasom as the spa or wellness place. So can you tell us a little bit background how this place founded and what is the relation to Chivasom itself?
Yes, you say that all the most people they know us in Chivasom Resort, International Health Resort in Hua Hin. We established 18 years ago. Since 1995.
Okay.
Right? And then that this is a was of the Krod Rojanastien vision. As we understand that our Thai people they have ready for the good of their service. So Krod will establish Chivasom International Health Resort in Hua Hin. After that, when he thinking about that if we want to expand the resort or our business into the world, should be that we should be have the own training center by ourselves. So from 2003, so we established again Chivasom International Academy in Bangkok.
So we can totally say Chivasom is the Thai product that actually stand on Thainess.
Yes.
And we can say it can be the proudness of the country.
Of
Chivasom is, I would say, one of the most world famous spa and resort. And in relation to that, you have the Chivasom itself has found the International Academy.
Yes, yes. As you say, yes, of course. But Chivasom Academy, we train our staff. In Chivasom Resort, we have the Health and Wellness Department. Under Health and Wellness Department, we have spa. Of course, everyone know that the spa. But last 18 years, everybody didn't know that about the wording of spa in Thailand. We start for the first one in Thailand. So we train our staff. At the same time, we also that open the course to the public also, right? So at the same time, all the students when they're coming to Thailand and training for the wellness courses in Bangkok in Chivasom Academy. At the same time, our new staff in spa department will come to learn and study here together.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the curriculum of the academy itself? Because when people talk about spa, they will just, most of the time they will think about relaxation, massage in general, massage therapy, maybe a little deeper, but there are more than that.
Of course. Now we concentrate into the fundamental course or the basic course. This is very important for all the therapists in Thailand and around the world. And also Thai people, they don't have much of the knowledge about that fundamental course. We're talking about that anatomy physiology course and body massage. Anatomy and physiology course is the theory. And also for body massage is the practice. So we combine together. Without the basic course, we don't be the good therapist for this industry.
So we can notice that you don't call them masseuse or just general staff. They are actually therapists.
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 Yeah.
So this academy is this
The masseuse, yeah, you can call masseuse, but for me, therapist.
they're more like a therapist.
Yeah,
Because we
right.
have to learn about the anatomy of the body, the muscle, the nerve system,
Yes.
and what they can do at what end to reflect the result at another end. How concentrate, how detailed we are talking about in this curriculum.
Okay. All right.
And I saw the big kitchen too. You guys also teaching cooking
Yeah.
too?
If we're talking about the wellness,
Right.
it's not concentrated to just only that for spa or treatment. If we're talking that about the wellness, we're talking about that nutrition. We're talking about the exercise, fitness, physio, and also the spa for relaxation. All the people, all the human, we can call, and we believe that in the wording of the optimal health.
Okay.
Okay, if you get from the optimal health that we treat all the people like I say that for the cuisine, for the exercise, treatment, everything, the human people will get into that rank of the optimal health, and your life to be that the wellness. That is, we believe that.
It's more like proactive
Yeah,
lifestyle.
preventing. Yeah.
Prevention medicine.
Yeah.
So we talk about wellness spa itself.
So that means that wellness and medical should be that to understand the wording. Medical, that means the people getting sick, already getting sick.
It's more like reactive.
Yes, but
Right.
the wellness, this is preventing.
Right, proactive. So the
Proactive.
two sides.
Yes.
The two sides
Right.
of the coin. So when we talk about proactive medicine, of course we use the word medicine, medical spa, wellness spa, and this is this also involve the alternative medicine like Thai folk herb
Yes, this
usage?
include that. Include
Okay.
that. Yeah,
So you have class on that also?
in the class of the for what again?
The Thai herb, the folk
Alternative medicine, right?
Alternative medicine.
Yes,
Yes,
of course. And also we have the class of the alternative medicine also.
How deep we are going into this?
How deep?
Yes, how did the information you get your student going into this
Okay.
alternative medicine?
First thing that the trainer is very important.
Right.
So we know that now we have a lot of the update of the treatment around the world.
We're talking about science here, right?
Science also that, but when we know that we should that to send our staff into learn outside and also that in Chivasom also. We have a lot of the treatment program in Chivasom and a lot of the good teacher or instructor in Chivasom around the world to come
Right.
in. Not only in Thai. In Chivasom, you can find that many of instructors, both of from around the world, from the overseas and in Thai also. So we send our trainer or staff to learning about all the program or courses in Chivasom, and maybe sometime we send them that to overseas.
How
to
do
learn.
you recruit the staff for being the trainer, being an instructor?
For example, in Chivasom Academy, most of our teacher or instructor, we call instructor here, they graduate from physiotherapy program courses in bachelor degree. Most of them, and we send that to getting more knowledge to outside Thailand. Or no. So we have we have the budget to train them, right? And also we send them to overseas also.
I know for the fact that in university in the Western world, they actually have the department of faculty that actually teach physiotherapy. How is that in Thailand?
Not many in Thailand to study directly in bachelor degree for 4
Right.
years. No, not many. I heard that from Chiang Mai, Mae Pha Luang University.
Right.
They just opened the bachelor degree class in courses in curriculum in Mae Pha Luang University.
So that would be a good response to the AAC coming in 2015.
Yeah. We should to ready and also that to to getting more students to understand and study for these courses. Yeah.
Talking about 2015 coming as the ASEAN Economic Community, and we are not just imagining ourselves as the top of the region. Chivasom International Academy actually received many awards just to show how good they are. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back and talk about more of the students' proportion, the academic curriculum, and what the institution actually can do for the industry. So stay tuned.
The true winners will celebrate for just one day, always aiming for higher standards, working harder each day to be even better than before. Look forward only to the goals ahead, never behind. Move forward and win together. Sing Manchester United.
Welcome back to the program. You're watching Thailand Medical Hub of the World, and still with us, Krod Rojanastien, the Marketing Director of Chivasom International Academy. And before we take a break, we left off at some part of the curriculum, how it make it standard, and just to show you how serious this academy is. Throughout the years since has been established in 2003, you have received number of awards. As the Best Spa Academy of the Year, 2006 by Baccarat Asia Spa Awards. Also Best Spa Academy at the Spa Asia Crystal Awards of the 2007 and 2009. And also as the Spa Educator of 2012 from the Thai Spa and Wellbeing Awards. So that is just what is called part of the constructive reward, just to show how serious we are in this. So 2015, we're going to hit ASEAN community as one. There's going to be a lot of things happen. A lot of people said it's not going to be good for Thailand. A lot of people said it's actually going to be really great for Thailand as the market open. How serious this business is as the human resources development, as the academic institution?
Okay, that's a good question. And everyone asking me the same question like this. So when I answer, I say that this is a serious education, especially in spa and wellness program or curriculum, is very serious in Thailand, because all that the people working in industry, they didn't study direct or through of the curriculum. Someone just only opened the school and finished course by 3 days.
Which shouldn't be able to do much after 3 days of learning.
After 3 days,
Maybe at home spa, but not for commercial.
something like that. Something like that. So this is a serious problem.
Right.
So it's another hat for me is the Thai Spa Association, and also we talk and we done every program and project to PR all the people or the government to understand this should be to develop something to develop, and also that now we work closely with TPQI. TPQI is the Thailand Professional Qualification Institute. So this is become when we become to AAC in a few years. If we have assessment center, professional assessment center, we talking about National Assessment and Training Center in Thailand, especially for the wellness and spa.
Right.
We should be too ready. We're talking about that standard also, education and next standard.
I believe right now we are using SIPTAC as the way to measure the qualification.
Yeah, we accredited by SIPTAC. SIPTAC is a confederation of international beauty and therapy cosmetology. They're recognized in Europe and some of the country in Middle East. They recognize that for this SIPTAC. But in America side, I don't think that they can recognize that. But for Chivasom Academy, we accredit all. For example, our students when we finish the course here, if they want that another certificate from SIPTAC, they will asking us that to send the form or they want to do the
Give them
examination.
assessment.
Yes, and then that the SIPTAC from UK will fly into Thailand 4 times per year
Wow.
to do the exam with our student. This is very standard that for the, we're talking about the standard, so we need something like that. So all that the program or training here, our student will understand the basic of the anatomy or theory, and then they can do the exam with the SIPTAC. And so that means our student will get that certificate from Chivasom Academy,
Right.
one, and another one, if they pass the exam from the SIPTAC, they will get another SIPTAC certification.
Is it required for the student to graduate from here to take the exam by SIPTAC, or it's more like encouragement for them to get that, to pass that examination?
That depend on them.
Voluntarily.
But if they want that to be the good if they want that to
Make
working
sure that you
in the
show
good
that-
industry, right? And also working in overseas, they need that international certificate to show that to them that if they want to go to overseas.
So initially, this is set up, I would say, for develop the human resources for Chivasom especially. And right now also you also have the out students that come here to take your classes, graduated, and not actually working at Chivasom.
Yes.
What is the proportion of, oh, before we go to that, you were talking about SIPTAC examination. Of course, it's going to be in English. So is there a class for English language here if it's a Thai students?
Right. We have also, for anatomy, for example, anatomy physiology class here, we open 8 times per year. And also we have the Thai class in there, right? But most of the class is English. Because that when we open the class, we have to mix of the student from overseas and Thai also. But the first thing that when sell people to get that the enrollment from the student, they should to asking first with the student what the level of your English.
Is it become a problem of the academy? If
No.
we talk about level of English of Thai
No.
students?
No.
What is the proportion of Thai student versus the foreign student here?
What do you mean?
What is the proportion of a Thai student versus foreign
for
student?
70% from Thai. This
Right.
is Thai, and another 30% from overseas. At the moment, we have the Kenya, we have the Philippines. In today, at the moment for today, we have India people or some of the Middle East mixed together in the class right now in the Chivasom.
So when you talk about human resources development of Chivasom itself, it's more like if they're already admitted to work at Chivasom Resort, then they will be sent to get training here.
Yes.
Is it
Fundamental
to
course.
learn the fundamental course, just
right?
to make sure they know the standard? Is there a, what's it called, reverse procedure, such as they already finished the course here and they decided they want to apply for job at Chivasom?
Because that is very important also a problem with the marketing here. Everyone that asking that if we finish here, can we working in Chivasom?
Right.
But HR department that they'll do recruitment also. But Chivasom Academy, we don't be like a recruitment.
Because you're a school.
Yeah, because we are school.
People get in here voluntarily.
Yeah, right. And also that staff in Chivasom, not many to resign. Someone working from beginning of since 1995 until now, still working, something like that.
We were discussed during the break before we taped this about the experience and practicing of the people that graduate from here and people that are going to work at Chivasom. You were actually mentioned that they have to accumulate the hours of work, same as the pilot. When they're going to really fly the airplane, they have to accumulate the mileage also. So it's the same kind of
Yes.
procedures?
Practice is very important for the therapist or masseuse. More practice, that is very good. Theory, that is a good also.
Right.
But they should know that theory first and do that practice.
One thing that stated on your website said that the major challenge of Chivasom Academy is to become a leading edge health and wellness educational institute. What plan or what project you guys have going on in order to answer to that? And since there is always new measure, new kind of therapy, the innovative treatment coming up, I would say quite often that we hear, whether it's work or not, how do your academy adapt itself to keep it current and stay on top?
As I said before, that we know that we have to up to date every time. So we send our teacher to study in Chivasom Resort, and also we send them to find more courses in overseas. So that is up to date every day, every time, every year, all the time, right? So our student, we ensure that our teacher will get more experience and we can create more courses in here. Like we're talking about fundamental, but we looking for that for the advanced program, right? In here, we call continued professional development.
Just to be
course.
an expert, you have to get into an advanced.
Yes, right, something like that.
Okay, so this will also answer or related to the next question. Coming in 2015, when all the country connected to each other, how can you integrate the academy, the industry, with the work in other department as the wellness industry or medical spa? How can we improve ourselves? And you were talking about Indonesia that's already advanced and have their ISO standards set up and all that. How can we improve ourselves to get further ahead from now?
Okay.
Even though we believe we are on top, but there must be something we can do to get better.
Okay. In a few months back, I have a lot of the meeting or seminar with the department from the government, and I think that they understand now. The wellness industry is very important. Now, if we're talking about our target in 2 billion baht, right? So under the wellness tourism, we're talking about that spa. So now all the department, they understand, and we go to talking with them. Education is very important. The standard for Thailand is very important. If we not ready for the curriculum to fit in with our people, we cannot to talking about the number one of the wellness.
Right. We have to make sure the first time anyone get into any facility, they get really good experience,
Yes.
a good standard of practice.
Yes. So the key is Thai people, our people. If you want to be the first in ASEAN, we have to ready for the education. And now we working closely with TPQI.
Okay.
That I say that, right? So if TPQI will be the leader of the wellness and spa from the department, we have another problem in Thailand.
Right.
We don't have the real leader for the spa. We're talking so
but you
many
have
mystery.
association.
Yes, association is we're talking about that government first.
Right.
If we're talking about the government, who will be working for the spa industry?
Right.
First, MOPH
Uh-huh.
right? MOPH.
And tourism.
Tourism, TAT, and we're talking about that
So-
DITP.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
That's many letters.
Yeah, right. So many departments in Thailand.
There must
are
be
working.
something devoted to this specifically. Okay.
Yeah. So when we're going to talk to them, they don't have a leader.
Right.
Now we looking for the people like maybe that the prime minister should be understand. Also last month, not last 2 months on September, I'm going to talking with our prime minister to tell her about that important thing for about the education and standard here. We should be to do something here.
Last question briefly. I can say that we actually on top in Asia. How far it is for us to be on top of the world?
Wow.
In the spa industry, briefly before we wrap up this program.
Wow.
Education is the key. Human
course.
resources development.
Education and standard is the
And we
key.
need big
Innovation
support.
also.
Innovation. Okay, we just have to keep ourselves
Right.
current. Okay, thank you very much for your time, Kun Krod Rojanastien. Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much, and thanks for facilities. Again, it's really
You're welcome.
nice to be here. And if you want to know more about the Chivasom International Academy, you can just search, Google it, and it will come up as a whole website and have the detail about curriculum and location and such. So that's all the time we have for you today. Until I see you guys next time in Thailand Medical Hub of the World. สวัสดีค่ะ